Foodies, foodies, foodies. Lights on the glass, contour the jaw, pink gloss pop, looking raw. Soft glam on the lid, but the plate's a beast. Makeup on point, now it's time to feast. Smacking in the mic, slurping up the gold. Talking about the tea that never gets old. Talking about the tea that never get an. Nikki on the screen, but I'm looking at the pan. Seafood boil steam hitting in the pan. Fried wings crunchy, part of the plan. Foodies, 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 foodies. Seafood boil steam, hitting in the face. Smacking and slurping all over the place. Foodies. Crunchy skin chicken, golden and fried. Nothing but the truth, nothing to hide. Smacking for the camera, no it ain't a crime. Just a little texture for the people in the crime. Smacking for the camera, no it ain't a crime. Just a little texture for the people in the smack.
Hey my foodies, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, go ahead and consider subscribing and make sure you thumbs the video up. Y'all, I have a little sickness going on, so my energy is very low. I can't get into my dancing like I normally do. However, I have to eat, and today I had 2 scrambled eggs, and it is currently 9 p.m. I have to nourish my body because not eating is not going to help. I bought all this seafood to do this seafood boil, and I refuse not to do this seafood boil. On top of that, I do need to eat. So here we are. We're going to say our grace, and then we're going to get started. And then we'll also talk about the title that I just put in because, yeah, this was very heartbreaking, emotional for me. And I took it personal. So we'll talk about it.
Find everything for the food. Bless the hope that force in Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
Amen. So today we have some snow crab legs, potatoes, some shrimp, some de-shelled crab legs. We got some lemon. We got a garlic butter sauce that I made. And we have some cucumbers because I just need some kind of vegetables. And then too, there's nothing like a good crunch. And then here, just to try to hydrate, I have some lemonade, liquid IV in this cup. So that's what we're gonna eat. Let me,
And I got lemon tea.
Oh yeah, Curtis made himself some kind of lemon as well, some lemon tea or something.
Tea is always good for you.
So I'm just gonna add some more butter sauce just so we both not dipping out the same thing. And yeah, that is our meal for today. I hope my sauce tastes good. I don't know if it tastes good, but here we are. I'm gonna start with a shrimp. That'll tell me what it tastes like.
Let's see what you're talking about.
It's good. Can you put a few lemons right here so I can have some? There's some right there. Nice 3. It tastes okay. It's not bad. I like it. Still gotta have lemon.
Yep.
But
I have that lemon.
you have to have some. Let me get some out here for me. Oh my girl. I don't know what she doing in that bathroom.
Thought she was in the room. I thought she was.
She went in the bathroom. But I haven't had no snow crab in a long time. We went to Disney. We were supposed to went and ate at the seafood place, but we didn't get a chance to do it. We was doing everything else. So it was perfect to come home and enjoy some seafood. But wait a minute, how dare me not share with y'all
No, I didn't.
You talking about me? You didn't either. Here, y'all. Here you go. Get you some, baby.
I don't want to tease them because they can't eat it.
They is eating it. They eating it by watching. Especially people who can't eat seafood. They watch.
My brother's son, allergic to it.
Who?
My brother's son.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he allergic to it.
Greg has a shellfish allergy too. He can't eat shrimp.
Yep, same thing. I'm like,
And
man,
that's new because my son has never been that way.
he ain't never been like that?
No.
How long you been eating shrimp?
His whole life.
That's messed up.
I used to take my kids to Red Lobster. And they used to tear down scampi shrimp.
I can believe it. Because I used to eat raw onion when I was little. Now all of a sudden I can't. They have to be cooked onion. I'm like, that's crazy. So that let me know that they doing something. They doing something to the food, like they what's called it, like switching up on the ingredients and stuff.
Did you try them yet? Oh, I forgot. I got some boiled eggs too.
And that's the thing, you know, everybody can't.
I will get you stuff.
When people switch up on the ingredient, everybody can't do that switch stuff. You know, some people be messing their body up.
Y'all know how this go. Let us get some food in our system. And then we'll talk about it. We'll talk.
Because it wasn't missing from last time.
There's a lot missing.
Yeah.
But it tastes salty to me. I don't know what you tasting, but I don't know what other seasoning you talking about.
Don't use the B-Love season, I think, in here?
That's when I make the B-Love sauce, but this ain't B-Love sauce. This is garlic butter sauce.
Oh. Slurp it down, slurp it down.
A little potato. Yeah, it tastes heavily seasoned to me. You got these at the bottom and sweep up. That's how you get your flavor.
Let me try. Shrimp real good, especially when you
Try her too.
seasoned real good. More than me. I should have brought me a fork so I could twirl it around and get it how I want to get.
It's made to eat with your hands. Nobody wants to eat seafood with a fork.
But that's the only way I can get it with all that stuff in there.
I hate when my crab legs do not come out right away. Once they do that, I'm going to eat them. These are some English cucumbers, which are my favorite. You eat cucumbers?
Eat them with a little seasoned salt on them.
Try dipping them in the garlic butter. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. It tastes good, dip. Ain't bad. It ain't the way you normally used to eat it, but it tastes good.
Yeah, cucumber real good for the hair.
It's so good. That egg tastes good in there too.
The only thing this is the crab out the shell.
That's what I said. De-shell crab.
Cause to me, I prefer those than these. I don't get
You
too
gotta
many.
sit there and fight. Yeah, I know, right?
I ain't got time with all this.
Oh, Lord.
But I think the one that's out the shell is probably more higher.
Yeah, they charge you for that. They're like, did you really think we was gonna do all this for you and not charge you? Yeah, okay. Whew. Nikki. Coco! I got her plate and everything right there.
Mm-hmm.
You ready to get into the discussion?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, y'all. Now, we just wanted to get some food in our belly before we start talking. And plus, some of y'all rather us eat first and then talk. Because some people don't like when you talk with food in your mouth. And I know we can't please everybody, but we are still eating, but we're ready to start talking.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I followed this case from the moment that the trial started. And the sad part about it is the boy was only 14 years old. Mm-hmm. So just to bring y'all up to speed, there was this 14-year-old boy who went inside of this gas station. He went into the gas station, and from what the owner and his son and wife could see, first of all, that lady was stalking the mess out of him, okay? Of course, I'm going to insert it on the screen for y'all to see it. She was stalking the little boy like all he did was walk in the store. He did have a backpack, and she told him to sit his backpack on top of the ice cream cooler. He turned around, put the backpack on the ice cream cooler the way she told him to, and he kept walking. Now he went to the water cooler. He took 4 waters out, and then for whatever reason, he put the waters back. As he was walking out the store, the lady stopped him and said, "You have a water in your pocket." He had on a red hoodie with 2 pockets on each side. So it appeared that something was heavy in his hoodie. And so he said,
I don't got no water in my pocket, bro.
which he did not. Now, everybody has a cell phone. If you wear a hoodie with 2 pockets, that could have been his phone. Well, we know now that it wasn't his phone. He actually had a gun on him. He was 14 years old. He did not rob the store. He did not pull the gun out on anybody. He just told her, I ain't got no water. So he grabbed his backpack and walked out the store. She summons her husband and son. She said something to them, probably in their own language, because this man is Chinese, I believe. Mm-hmm. And the little boy walks out, grabs his backpack, and he walks out the store. He's on his way walking home. The dad and the son comes out of the store. The little boy looks back and see them, and he starts running, because why are they following me? He starts to run. As he's running, he loses one of his shoes. One of his shoes came off. You could see him holding his pants as he's running. When he pow the little boy in his back, the boy tried to get up one more time, and then he fell. He passed away. I have been following this story because I felt like this family needed justice. There is nothing as a juror. If I was a juror, there's nothing you could tell me to make me find this man not guilty. Even if the 14-year-old boy did point his firearm at them, I feel like he had every right to do so, because at this point, he's afraid for his life, because you're chasing him down. You're not chasing him, you're hunting him. You hunted him down. Mm-hmm. That's a long way to run, because what else were you following and chasing him for? What was your plan when you caught him? What were you going to do?
That Chinese man had some energy. He was 60-something years old. Good Lord, the size of 2 football. Well,
Almost
one football
one and a
field
half.
and a half. Because we both know from one goal pole to the next, that's 100 yards. Really, it's more than that because if you go from one field goal to another field goal, because when I be watching them scoring sometime, and if they kick the ball off from like a punt return, and then one of them, what they call them, special team that catch the ball and they run from one goal post always to the end to the other goal post, that's almost 108 yards. So that's a lot. And then you doing the half of that, because they said 130. So you ain't even doing the other 50, you doing the half of the other. I'm like, that is crazy.
My thing is,
but
they're trying to say self-defense, basically.
How somebody
but it's
fell
not.
down, and then you shot him. That means
not only that, you chased him so you wouldn't have had to defend yourself if you didn't chase him.
Yeah.
Why did you chase him? What was your reason? Once you caught him, especially that far away, once you caught him, what were you about to do? What were you gonna do? What were you gonna do?
He did whatever he wanted to do because that's crazy.
The man was found not guilty, y'all. I cried. I sat here and I cried because it is just so unfair the way that the Black community is being treated and how our lives, our boys, our children, our families do not matter. Our lives do not matter.
That's it.
Everybody wants to be anything but Black. Every life matters but Black. There is no way that this man was able to be found not guilty.
They want to be Black. We checked it. But they don't want the repercussion and struggle that come with it.
And they want the culture.
Yeah. They want that. But they don't want, the struggle that come behind. Oh no, we don't want that. and that's crazy. Cause I look at this like a movie role. It's almost like if I'm the director and you the person that planned the role. And I told you, okay, let the little boy go out the door in the movie. You know how some people like, oh man, it should have been a boy too. Why that movie went out like that? That's crazy. But then you took it upon yourself to extend the role. The boy leave outside the store and you shoot him. So if I'm a director, I'm gonna get mad at you because you extended the movie. I told you, no, let him walk out the store in the movie. So you took it upon yourself to shoot the character. Now you fired. So my point from that is, if you really want to know what I'm getting at, why in the heck would you chase behind this boy? That means your intention was to kill him.
That's what I said.
And that's why I brought up that
you had every intention. You wanted to make sure you was away from your camera.
Because ain't nobody gonna hunt you down.
What else are you chasing him for? When you catch him, what was the plan? You caught him when he fell and you shot him.
Let's say if he did, we'll always go with this scenario. Let's say if he did stole that water. And they said in the courtroom, like they trying to make it seem, oh, this over a bottle of water? Well, then they say if he did stole this water. You hawked this boy down over water?
A bottle of water.
That water wasn't worth gold and it ain't worth no life.
It's not. And then, wait a minute, y'all. Let's go back. There were cameras, and the cameras show that he put the waters back. He didn't steal the water.
Yeah.
He had no waters on him.
That boy had a target on his back.
And just because that man did CPR and told his son to call the police, that's supposed to make him great.
That's crazy.
However, this is another issue. The judge would not allow the state to talk about how this same man has shot at 2 other people in his store.
Yeah. So that was his intention.
They wouldn't allow the state to talk about that.
Shirt.
I wouldn't have needed to know that as a juror. The fact that you chased him down, even if he did pull a gun out on you, you were chasing him. He was afraid for his life.
That don't make
And
no
then
sense.
people say, well, why would a 14-year-old have a gun? Look what just happened to him.
Yeah. And to me, most
This
stores...
is why our children feel like they need to protect themselves.
Most stores that not to cut you off, but most stores that's owned by them Chinese, and that might sound some type of way, but we all know, because every state and every city got them, they're owned by the Chinese, is almost somewhat established in the hood.
Yeah.
So that's probably the reason why that boy Pop was had that gun, because he feel like he had to walk to protect himself. Now, I don't think his intention was, well, I'm going to carry the gun so I can rob a store.
He didn't even live over there. His mom said he was over there in that area visiting.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even live over there.
But I'm saying the environment. You know, most of these Chinese stores is like somewhere in the project or in the hood.
Mm-hmm. But if you don't like our people, if you have something against our people, if you don't like dealing with thieves and you have such a bad experience, go take your business somewhere else. And then they try to make him look like this grand person because he came to the U.S. and he did this. And who cares about any of that? He just took a 14-year-old kid's life.
Yeah.
He had just graduated 8th grade 3 days ago.
That's sad.
I would never understand it. That the way that the mom wailed, she wailed when they read that verdict. Oh my God, I felt so sorry for her.
I know you can protect your stuff by any means necessary. But at the same time, they make you want to feel some type of way when somebody breaks in your house and you can't shoot them once they leave out your store. I mean, not store, but house. Because they say if you shoot them while they leaving, you already know what they called it. He got away, so why are you shooting?
If he's running away from you, he no longer poses a threat.
So that's the same thing. But the
And
difference
if he
is,
did pull out a gun on you, you chased him to get that gun pulled out on you. So
my point.
it's not self-defense.
That's why I brought up that movie role, because you...
But I don't think he pulled the gun. I honestly don't believe that.
They say if he did or he
I
didn't.
do not believe that.
Either way it goes, you rewrote the script.
Because the witnesses said that he didn't have nothing in his hand.
They doesn't say if he did. We can go both ways, left, right. They say if he did pull out the gun. You still extended the storyline.
You created the
created
situation.
your own negative storyline. That would have never happened. So to me, that bottom water, they say if he did stole it or he pulled the gun, you still brought it on yourself because
And you chased him.
that water is worth a life. I mean, we're talking about some water.
One
water.
bottle of water.
You put not only your family and your life in jeopardy. Because they say if the boy would have shot you, bang, he would have shot you.
He'll be in jail. Even though he got chased down, he will be in jail.
Yeah, but anyway, you created that story. Because to me, I can't put everybody in my mind space, but I'm just going to say this. If that was me, I'm like, you know what? If he did stole that bottom water, I'm going to let God deal with it. You know? And that's it. But chasing somebody over some water, you really wanted to kill that boy. And I know it's probably this here too. You know, different culture, they don't tolerate stealing. That's like a disrespect to them. So that's why he probably did what he did, because you know, in Chinese, Korean, and all that stuff, they don't tolerate with thieving and stuff.
I don't care. You don't get to. You're in the U.S. You're not in your country.
They feel like that's disrespect, you know.
You don't get to take the law into your own hands here.
Yeah, it's true that too.
You don't.
Well, they look at it.
When you make the decision to do business here in the U.S., you make the decision to follow our laws.
True that.
You don't like it? Go open up a gas station in your own country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I know that sounds mean, but it just really angers me that baby lost his life. It was just... Seeing the pictures, hearing the the medical examiner talk about basically how he suffered, because when the bullet went in, he didn't die right away. The bullet went in at an angle, so it went in his back and traveled up to his heart, because it matched exactly what the witnesses was saying. He was not straight up and running. He fell and he was getting up when he got shot. So instead of it going straight through, it went like this and pierced his heart, broke his rib. And she talked about how the artery that it hit in his heart, there was no way he would have survived. And she said that he basically will slowly just pass, because you start to lose oxygen first. Your blood is no longer pumping into those areas, so that baby suffered. That's just heartbreaking.
Looked like he died in a state of shock. That's what it probably looked like he was. I don't know, it is kind of hard to describe it.
The boy said his hands went up like this. I don't know if that was from pain or
Yeah, that's what I said.
taking his last breath.
Like a state of shock or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know how somebody like that, oh, I've been shot or something like that.
Yeah. Just sad.
That man ought to feel some type of way.
And he has no remorse.
And then again, he probably
That
don't
man
give a
has no remorse at all. And of course he didn't take the stand.
Because he was wrong.
Of course he didn't.
And he looked guilty already, so he figured like, hell, I don't want to say nothing wrong out the way. I ain't got nothing real to say. I mean, what I'm going to say, I shot a 14-year-old kid over some water, I don't know what you're talking about.
They were saying in the state of South Carolina, the son was supposed to be locked up as well, because he was chasing them too. So that means like he's an accessory.
Mm-hmm.
The son was never locked up. Let that been a black man and his black son.
It would have been a different ballgame.
Mm-hmm.
And they love saying...
It'd have been an open and closed case.
They love saying, oh, y'all like saying that black stuff. You know, you like putting out that black card stuff. Man, come on. We already know if it was the other way around, a black boy would have shot him.
The facts are the facts. Whether they want to accept it or
That boy
not.
probably be on death row, charge him as an adult.
That's what I'm saying.
They do that all the time. 14-year-old kid, 12-year-old kid did something like that, they're charging them like an adult.
Yeah.
So why we can't get that same right?
Yeah.
Cause they all said all the time, like, y'all like putting on that black stuff, that black this and that black that. Look, man, that's what we talking about. You want to be black, but you don't want the black folks struggle. It's sad that our babies in Bellingham got a chance, man. These kids,
that's what I
Bellingham hit 16, 17. It's like, dang, it used to be 25 marks back in our day. You know, you lucky to see 25. Now, are you lucky to see 15?
You lucky to see 18.
It's crazy.
It's sad. It's really sad.
And I think the triple part about it is like these young folks are dying violent. They ain't dying of sickness. They dying violent. You know, from stabbing, killing, and shooting. Old folks, they living out they wishes for real. I mean, you know, don't nobody want to get sick, but it's like, okay, heart failure. You know, well, at least I live my 56-year-old life. You know, it is what it is. As long as I get to go to heaven, I guess that's all that matters. Or, you know, my heart or my kidneys fail or something like that.
What about that other black boy who, and I just don't get it. When we keep weapons on us to protect ourselves, we're bad people. But the fact that the owner had a gun on him chasing the boy, nobody said anything about that. Mm-hmm. But what about the story? There's another story that I'm watching I got to get caught up on the black boy who stabbed the white boy in the chest at the game.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
There was the twin white boys.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
And
Yeah, I know
he
what
was
you're talking about.
running up on him.
Yeah.
And the boy told him, you run up on me, I'm going to do something. I can't remember exactly what he said. I had to get refreshed on
But see,
that.
even then, he provoked the boy.
That's what I'm saying.
So you can't get
But
mad.
because the boy had a knife in his backpack, everybody's like, like he planned it. It's not that he planned it. He had a knife to protect himself. Y'all, why don't people understand why black people feel the need to have protection? Why? Y'all constantly do things to us.
That's almost like in the first it was slavery in the 1800s. Past that. Now they were like, you know what, we can't do what we do no more, but we're gonna start a Ku Klux Klan. Now we're gonna burn churches and crosses and stuff like that and break in these black people's houses and, you know, do all sorts of things. But then you wanna get mad when a black old man, you know, have a shotgun trying to protect his family. He wrong for that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
That's the same thing.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't, I brought that up because you provoked, you acting like the black man went outside the house and stopped, well, let me look for Ku Klux Klan. Let me see who a Klan member. That man probably was in the bed, sleep with his family, knocked out. But you came in and knocked the door, you know, kicked the door in and dragged people from that house and don't expect that man to protect his house? That's crazy. So that's the same thing from that, you know, the black boy. You provoked that boy. The boy was chilling, doing his own thing. You came and started mess, and you got the reaction that you was looking for. Now, you acting like that. He came and started messing with you like, hey, I'm gonna push you, and I wanna see what you're gonna do if I push you. No, this is what happened when you wanna become a bully. You get the reaction that you're looking for. So let there be a lesson learned. Stop bullying.
But they of course they're making it way bigger. But I have to get more into this case to understand. But when the police came, I know the black boy was like, yeah, I did it, and I don't think he was like bragging. He was just letting the police know, like, yeah. It was me, like.
No need to lie.
Right, but they making it like he was bragging about it, and it's just, they turned it into. Now keep in mind, this boy is an athlete. He's an honor student. He's not that type of kid, but he had to go play a game in another area, predominantly white.
You already know what time it is.
Exactly.
You ain't gotta be 14, especially in the South. You ain't gotta be 14.
So he had
25,
a knife in his
30,
backpack.
60, 80.
In case
you
he needed
still
to
labor
check.
as a ninja. So the boy knew what time it is.
Yes.
So he just had to protect himself.
It was raining. He sat up under the irony, and because that was their school or their stuff, the boy thought he would go over there and make him move. He needed to get up. And that's how it happened. Confrontation. He charged at him. The boy went in their backpack and like, don't come over. He warned him, don't come over here. And then he stabbed him. Now, same with what the story that they saying with Cyrus. Cyrus was on the ground. They claimed he grabbed the gun, and the father said, stop, no, before he shot him. Okay, so why is that okay? But when this black boy told him, don't come over here, don't touch me, or I'm gonna. Why is that two different things? And this black boy, his parents had to get up all this money for him a lawyer.
You can't. That could have happened at a school or anywhere. When somebody keep getting picked on an everyday basis, you're not gonna really hear about it until something actually happens. That's when you're gonna be like, oh, this boy was dealing with this stuff every day. You just didn't hear about it because nothing happened. But it doesn't mean it wasn't happening. It was happening until something happened. Until somebody took it upon themselves to say, well, let me provoke somebody.
Yep.
And you got the action you were looking for. So I'm from the South. I know all about it. So, like I say, they used to call you a ninja, and you'd be an 80-year-old man. Hey, boy, hey this, hey that, you know, and, you know,
boy.
There's certain people you can't call that because that's disrespectful. So, and some and even it to the point to I was growing up with some kids. Well, my age, they taking on the same concept. Like I don't know who your parents raising you or whatever. Like, hey, we take that serious. Like, you can't be out here doing that type of stuff because you got to remember you're away from your parents. You're at school, so you dealing with all these different people in school, and you think because you at home and your parents is raising you to be like this, just think you at home, you're away from your parents' protection. You're around a whole lot of big, tall dudes that ain't gonna take that stuff. So
yeah, it's just.
So raise your kids right.
He was just at a game, but it was an away game, away from his school, and he probably. But I don't know. Stay tuned on that story, y'all. I'm a keep watching that one, and then I'll bring it to y'all when I have more details, because I got to get caught up on that one. I was really, really interested in this story with Cyrus, and it just really made me emotional, because I mean, I couldn't imagine that being a 14-year-old child of mine. Oh, something's blinking. Oh, okay, y'all. It looks like we're running out of memory. And this is a brand new card. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I'm going to have to catch you guys later. Looks like we're running out of memory. Don't forget to thumbs the video up. Let's chat in the comments about this if you have heard about it. If you haven't still, just let me know what you think. I'm actually done eating anyway. Curtis probably still wants to finish up his food. But thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for still watching, even though I'm just not all the way in my energy. But on that note, I'll see y'all in the next one.
Justice for Cyrus.
We wanted justice for Cyrus, but the man was found not guilty.
Yeah.
So, prayers for us.
Foodies, 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 foodies. Lights on the glass, contour the jaw, pink gloss pop, looking raw, soft glam on the lid, but the plate's a beast. Makeup on point, now it's time to feast. Smacking in the mic, slurping up the gold, talking about the tea that never gets old, talking about the tea that never get an. Nikki on the screen, but I'm looking at the pan. Seafood boil steam hitting in the pan. Fried wings crunchy, part of the plan. Foodies, 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 foodies. Seafood boil steam, hitting in the face, smacking and slurping all over the place. Foodies, crunchy skin chicken, golden and fried, nothing but the truth, nothing to hide.